Hello and welcome, or welcome back to Spectral Readings. This is Merlin and my name is Cameron. This is going to be a video for the sign of Virgo. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. I'm still doing my special until January 2nd, where if you donate $1.11 or higher to the channel, I'll give you an oracle card by email. Yeah, seriously, thank you so much for being here. And also, those of you who are Americans, which is about half of you, who are following politics, which is an even smaller percentage, just know that nobody wants the blood on their hands. That's what's coming to me. So things are going to work out. This is just the part where the people in power make each other as uncomfortable as possible. So don't get too caught up in it. That's my main takeaway, is don't get too caught up in it. Okay. Virgo, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, so I think some of you who are like forever single are considering what it would be like if you did open up to the possibility of having a partner or something. Because I'm seeing like the way you would look at them, if that makes sense at all. Like, normally I don't see it in your eyes that you would even really like to have somebody else around, but I'm kind of seeing it. The Hanged Man is present with the Ace of Cups. So this is the beginning of some sort of an emotional journey here with the Ace of Cups. For sure, this is the birth of Venus. But the Hanged Man is releasing an old pattern that kind of just has you suspended and stuck. So really here, you need to open your heart so you can allow love to come in. And so that that energy can come out of your eyes, if that makes sense to you, which I hope it does. King of Cups is making an appearance as well. There's definitely something about this icy Virgo warming up, so that's cool. What else? Okay, so I think that you're realizing that it has to be you that saves yourself from this like desolate energy. A lot of people just wait forever for their knight in shining armor to come and force them to love, but it begins with you. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, it begins with you. Here's the Ace of Wands. A lot of ace energy. A lot of beginnings. You have to like create a fire inside of you about something and allow it to blossom and turn into something. Nine of Pentacles. Virgo, you're totally ready for something, you know? Anyone would be impressed by you. You have at least some aspects of yourself together. Here with the Nine of Pentacles. You're like ready to go do something. But here with the Hanged Man, I see that you might be suffering or struggling with something. It feels like you're being left out to dry. Something isn't working out the way you want it to work out. The Hanged Man is definitely, I mean, it was the first card out, but it's, oh, here's the Fool. But it's the most present energy. And it looks like I have a whole new set of cards to tell you about. Yes. Okay. So, Five of Swords. Here's you looking at what's possible and thinking, okay, then what can I do? You know, looking at the world the way it is and trying to figure out, like, how can I fit into that? You're not just completely being a victim here. You're thinking, okay, you know, I can work with this. I'll continue to show up. I'll continue to do whatever it is that needs to be done. Here's the Chariot, which is you really driving forward your passion. And the Chariot is kind of like the opposite of the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is needing to let go of whatever is keeping you suspended, and the Chariot is having done that and then just moving forward with it. And more moving forward energy. Here's the Knight of Swords, which is really spearheading whatever needs to be done. You're driving yourself forward pretty hard. Caution here not to overwork yourself. Some of you very well may be overworking yourself here. This is good, but I wouldn't say that it is necessarily balanced, especially with this Ace of Cups here and this King of Cups here. I just want to caution you not to overdo yourself and not to like run yourself into the ground, because, you know, for every two there is a fro, right? If you're going to be working this hard, remember that you have to nurture yourself in those kinds of ways. Relax sometimes. The first time you sit down can't be when you come home from work. You know, you have to take time and smell the flowers. I just want to make sure that this is balanced. But you do absolutely have to continue working forward, and that's how you're going to have this Four of Wands. This Four of Wands is, look at how happy you are, and people are proud of you, they're admiring you. This feels very positive. And what I'm seeing here through my hand is that people are going to be learning something from you. They're going to be learning that something was possible. People may have doubted you, and the way that they're looking at you, which I'm literally seeing through my hand, the way they're looking at you is, wow, you did that. And I get the sense that you're going to like shift something in the way that people look at you. So instead of criticizing you, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, you know, I should actually pay attention. I should actually try and sit down and learn. I should actually listen to what they're saying. I should actually participate in what they're doing. So I think in that shift, you will see whatever success you have multiply, because people are actually going to be paying attention instead of just like half paying attention. That's something that absolutely kind of needs to happen. It's some sort of a grassroots thing where people who are pretending to pay attention right now, once they begin to actually pay attention and listen and admire you for what you are instead of what they think you are, that's when you'll see a huge shift. This is all very good. So to get here, you have to allow yourself to open up. There's something about the way you look at things, the way you look at the world, and it can be coming from your mindset. Like if you have a lack mindset, like, oh, that's not possible for me, or I always encounter this problem. You know, if you're telling yourself those kinds of stories, it's going to keep you from having success because the energy needs to flow through you. So hopefully here, this is the unblocking. Because you are absolutely worthy. I mean, I don't have to tell you that, but I will always tell you that anyway. But this Nine of Pentacles is just kind of case and point. You're absolutely worthy. Now with this Ace energy here, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, some of you might be a little, I don't want to call you dusty, that's an insult, but rusty, or you need to like dust yourself off. That kind of thing. Especially with like the Chariot and the Knight of Swords, I think once you get going, you'll be very good at something. But if you're just starting something, it might be you have to like unstuck yourself. Okay, what else? Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. Seven of Pentacles. This is awesome. Okay, here you are exchanging your value for something else. You're showing up, you're saying, this is what I have to offer. I want to participate. You're participating in your success here. And you really have something to show for yourself. You do. There might be something about shifting family support as well, like your family might support you. And some of you might have always had family support. And okay, this is what I'm seeing. So this group of people admiring you, whatever that is in your specific scenario, this lady who's bringing this pentacle to this guy, she has the support of all those people. That's how I'm seeing it. So once you have the support, you're really going to be able to get to the next level. That's what's going on with the tarot. I'll give you what will I give you? Okay, I'm gonna give you a Nature's Whispers card, but I have to dig it out. So hold on. They're over here. I have everything organized, but on these trays. I have a lot of decks. Okay. Nature's Whispers card. What does Virgo need to know? You might want to, or you might be rewatching movies from your childhood. Honestly, I'm picking up on Tarzan. And, oh, these are very specific, aren't they? Fern Gully. Anyway, watch movies from your childhood and you might unlock something. The Rescuers, Down Under. I don't know, I'm picking up on like animated movies from so long ago. Okay. Clear Endeavor. Okay, you know exactly what's going on. You know what you need to do. And Fresh Approach. So you're bringing something new to the table. Yep, you know exactly what you need to do. Take some time and meditate on it, focus on it if you don't. And also with this Clear Endeavor card, know that it isn't so complicated. You know what you need to do, you know what you need to get done, and I think you have an understanding that everything will kind of just fall into place with this Clear Endeavor thing. And this Fresh Approach means that you might have to do something to shake things up. Just from my experience, working with people and helping people, a lot of people going through this global change that we're going on where everybody's doing stuff from home, people have to figure out how to do things in a different way. So with this Clear Endeavor and this Fresh Approach card, what I'm seeing here is you're figuring out how to do something in a different way. You're having that aha moment where you realize how you can make your dreams possible on this new stage, right? So that's pretty cool. Okay, what else? You really can't, well, you can, but you shouldn't underestimate the value of the things you learn on the internet or the things you see other people doing. If you see something online that's cool, bring it to your audience, bring it to your people, bring it to your workplace, bring it to your friends, etc. Because what I'm seeing is the internet and culture at large is like a big pool, and you have to like bring stuff down into your space, because if it isn't you, it's gonna be somebody who does it, who brings something from the larger pool into your sphere. So there's definitely something about bringing, oh, and here's a sphere in this Fresh Approach card. Look at that. She's literally looking at a sphere. Okay, so that's what that's about. Like, bring things into your sphere and know that if you don't, somebody else will. So don't undervalue what you are hearing and seeing in the world. Think about how you can use it to give you a fresh approach. Yep, that's a message. Okay, what else? I'm giving you oracle advice now. That is too many. Don't be afraid of silence. Yeah, I would even say that that's a general message too, if you're a non-Virgo watching, because I know there are at least like 2 of you. That's in the energy right now. It's like thick. People are using silence as a tactic to try to make people uncomfortable. Just everybody's doing it. It's the new thing. Personally, I don't have time to play games with people. I don't have the energy to play games with people. But okay, Loyal Heart is the oracle card that came out. 35, maybe that means something to you. 35 resolves to the number 8, which is about expansion and infinity. But evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. This is what I was talking about the people who show up and start supporting you. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. You have a role to play. There's that's a big message, is you have a role to play. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected and divinely directed. And I'm going to read you the prosperity message as well. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for joyful celebration of Spirit, your manifesting partner. And that has come full circle. Those are the messages, and I want to remind you to have fun. That's the biggest part. In the world, not to bring up the government again, but just know that there are people doing the work right now, and what you should do is just live your best life and just feel relieved that not all of the responsibility is yours. A lot of people worry constantly, and that's the hardest thing to coach somebody to stop doing, is stop worrying, because people feel like it's just part of them. They identify with worrying, and they feel like their family always worries, so they will always have to worry, etc. And what ends up happening is, that manifests as pain in your body. Like your shoulders hurt, your back hurts, you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world, you're sick all the time. So try not to worry. If there's one thing that I want you to do, aside from every single thing I just said, see if you can get yourself to stop worrying. It's a cat feeder that's going off right now. It's like his favorite part of the day. I have it so that he eats 6 times a day. That's cool. Is there anything else? Yeah. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here, especially those of you who watch all of this video, and I know some of you do, so thank you so much. Be sure to watch the all sign zodiac readings that I do. I want to do them a lot, so be sure to watch those. I do take special time and energy to make Virgo special, even in those readings, so that's something for you. Oh, for those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, in case I don't see ya. I guess I wouldn't be surprised if I took Christmas Eve off and Christmas Day, but also, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I still made videos, because it really doesn't take that long. But anyway, many blessings to you, best of luck to you, best wishes, and I will see you next time.